As long as I can eat, I don't care.
Meeting for the Village of Dalton. Today is Monday, December 1st, and time is 6:33 p.m. I'll ask Clerk Keith to begin it with a roll call.
Good evening. Is my mic on? Can you hear me? You can?
No.
No. How's this? No. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Trustee Tammy Brown.
Present.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Present.
Trustee Belcher.
Here.
Trustee Steve.
Present.
Trustee Norwood.
Here.
Trustee Holmes.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you very much. I'll ask everybody to stand for Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You can remain standing. I will ask Trustee Stan Brown. Can you lead us in prayer, please?
Yes, sir. Well, if we all can join in with the Lord's Prayer, that means we all can pray together.
That's right.
Because I don't need no lonely prayer, so we can do this together.
Yes, sir.
So we all take that challenge and say, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and
Forgive us our trespasses.
as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not
Into temptation.
Deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
I want to thank Trustee Stan Brown for leading us, and I think we're going to put on the village's website so we can all be on the new King James Version. But love corporate prayer. Prayer changes things, so thank you very much, Trustee Stan. We will begin with public comments, so anybody who has comments for this body, please come forward. You have 3 minutes, and I will signal you at the 3-minute mark.
Good evening, Village of Dalton.
Good evening.
Happy holidays. I'm here on behalf of Felita Creighton. She asked me to come up because she couldn't be here today. And she just wanted to say thank you to everyone that donated to the food drive. And she said we greatly appreciate it. I guess it was a big success. And that's all I have.
Thank you very much.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My name is Wilma Marshall. I live on the 144th block of Blackstone. It's the last block on 144th. Our block is the only block that doesn't have curves. And when it rains, sidewalks, you got to walk up to the street to get in my car. I've had a water line that busted. After the water line busted, storm came along, blew the tree on my car. Had to remove that. They left the stump there, put a big blob of what you call rocks there. Never did level it out. Today I got a little bit upset because I love what Dalton Works does. But they come through, we don't have a curve, so you pushing all the snow where I park at. So that means I gotta climb, my car gotta go up on it. My neighbor lives next door. We're senior citizens. So they don't never take in consideration for those that are older senior citizens and that you're blocking us out and we gotta come back or get someone to come out and remove the snow. In my alley, I can't park my car in my garage because of the incline there. There's a sewer hole there, but it's busted, and the water just settles in there. Whenever it rains, snow, there's no way that I can park. So I always have to park my car in the front of my house. So I was just wondering, you know, I see a couple of guys come by, and they spray on the sidewalk, the blue or the pink. You know, I don't know if they're doing coloring in the coloring book or whatever it is, but nobody comes back. Nobody's knocking on the door, but it's always done in front of my house. So I was just wondering, what's going to be done? You know, I moved in 2017. I enjoy it, okay? I live peacefully. I try to, you know, but I was just wondering, what can be done? I mean, I know infrastructure. I know there's a lot of things. I see the construction that's being done down Dalton Avenue, but that's just one block. When they did the nursing home curves and sidewalk, they could have came on down and did ours, but they didn't. So I was just wondering, because that's the only block right there that does not have curves and sidewalks that needs to be repaired, infrastructure. So my question is, who can answer that question? Or I know it's going to take time. I'm not saying I can pop my finger and it's going to be done. I'm just wondering when, in the near future, is it going to be done?
Well, if I can, there's a gentleman right towards the back, Superintendent Bunch. If you don't mind, speak with him and he'll come out and do a personal assessment of your home and what we can do.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Beth McBride. I'm a resident of the village of Dalton for 26 years. And through all of this change, there's been so much change, and sometimes we haven't known whether things would work out good or not. So I love the board, and so I know that they have really worked hard to make changes. And so for 9 months, I was getting estimated water bills, and they were kind of high, but I kept paying them. So finally, a new meter reader came in my house and read the meter and turned in those numbers to the water department. And then I received an adjusted bill, which is much less. So it reflected the change, and it was $45. So I was really happy.
Okay.
And sometimes good things need to be said too. And tonight I'm saying something good because I'm so appreciative of the hard work that this board and the new administration have been doing here in Dalton. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you very much for saying so. I want to kind of highlight our administrator for the work that's been done over there, and Ms. Martin, Ms. Richardson, Ms. Jackie Richardson. Come on, wave in the back. Come on, don't be bashful. And the team, because everybody's working really hard to make sure we got things right. Okay, with that, I think we have concluded our public comment portion of this agenda. And next we're going to, actually, we have some. we want to make sure we move forward to the moment of celebration that we all came here. So we want to do the swearing in of our officers who are here today. So I'll ask those to come forward with Clerk Key. Come on.
One officer sick. Officer Clerk, unfortunately, he's sick today. So it's only.
Hold on. So you're going to repeat after me. I want to say I
I, Denard C. Bright,
haven't been appointed
having been appointed
to the office of inspector
to the office of inspector
in the village of Dalton,
in the village of Dalton,
in the county of Cook,
in the county of Cook,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the state of Illinois,
of the state of Illinois,
and that
and that
I will faithfully discharge
I will faithfully discharge
the duties of
the duties of
the office of inspector,
the office of inspector,
the village of Dalton,
village of Dalton,
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations, sir. Can I get a chance? Hold on to it, and if you have an ink pen, just sign both of them. So, three. So, we're going to do this a little differently, because we're going to say I collectively, and then each one of you are going to say your name, like starting with you, and then we'll go forward after that.
That's my husband.
So
I, Lisa Williams,
Darius B. Reed, Kendall Walker.
having been appointed
have been appointed
to the office of
to the office of
police officer in the village of Dalton, in the county of Cook, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the state of Illinois, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of police officer in the village of Dalton to the best of my ability. Congratulations. Back and one comes to me, and I have to sign them too.
Congratulations.
Okay, stay there. Let me get all four people. see it.
I'm sorry.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
One more. 1, 2, 3. All right. All right. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh yeah. All right. Oh, you what's the name? Yeah. Hold on, brother. Hold on, brother. All right. All right. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Okay. Hey, we'll allow 5 minutes if any family wanted to come take pictures at this time. Friends, family, don't be bashful. We open up the buffet.
Yes, sir.
This is a mess. My desk is a mess. I gotta call you. Jesus. Woo. Jesus. I gotta call you. I didn't know that. Look. Ooh. I'm like, somebody else did this, because this is different. Oh, already. I told you.
Your man. Oops, I'm sorry. Is that my pen I set over here? Yeah, it's fine.
I know. That's why.
So
That's why I gotta call you.
Okay, we'll do it.
Tell me, I'm not looking at you. I'm like what the young kids do, look. Look, we could get nice. Did you sign yours?
Okay, so let me sign it.
All right, bro. All right.
Why do I feel like there's something else happening? Me too. Nope.
Okay, we'll bring our meeting back into session, but I do want to ask that the residents of the great village of Dalton give a warm round of applause to those hardworking men and women that are coming in to protect our streets. We absolutely thank you for your interest in the village and your hard work, and we want to make this a pleasurable ride. We're in it all together. With that being said, we're going to go back into our agenda. So we will go next to, we have our general announcements. Any announcements that the board may have at this time?
May I be recognized?
Yes, Trustee Belcher.
Good evening, everybody. I would like everybody to join me in wishing Trustee Stanley Brown a happy birthday. He is Sagittarius. And then the mayor had a birthday last week, so let's, okay, we're going to let them go.
So we'll pause for a moment.
I second that.
So what did she say?
She seconded.
Oh. I know, right? I hope so. Y'all ready? You ready? Clear the room. You ready, Mayor?
Yep, we're ready.
Okay. We have tea with the trustees December 13th at 9:30 a.m. This is our last tea with the trustee for the year. So join us at the Dalton Fieldhouse, Lester Long, 14700 Evers. And then also, I'd just like to make a general announcement about just safety, because it's the holidays, and we know that with everything that's going on, just be aware of your surroundings. Keep your porch lights on and lights stay heavily lit wherever you are, just to make sure that you're watching your surroundings during this holiday season. That's all I have.
Thank you very much. Any additional announcements at this time?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Trustee Tammy.
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening, everyone. We did postpone the tree lighting ceremony till Sunday, but we're going to have to postpone it again. We have our trustees that will be out, and we definitely don't want them to miss the tree lighting ceremony. So we'll be postponed another date once I see what everybody's schedule is,
and then we'll make sure that we put that date back out there. But it will not be this coming Sunday. It will be postponed for a later date, and I will let everyone know. Also, the Winter Wonderland, Dalton Park District presents. Saturday, December the 6th, they have a slew of activities going on that day. 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. is brunch with Santa and friends. Also, 1:30 to 4 o'clock is a holiday ride and good vibes. It's a family holiday party. Then at 4:30 to 5:30, it says the park is lit. So they're going to light the entire park for the holiday season. And that's going to be, it says Allen T. Sheard Administration Building, 721 Ingle Street. And then from 6 to 8 p.m., there is a Holiday Bazaar pop-up shop. And that is for Dalton's Park District. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any additional announcements at this time?
Yes, Mayor. May I have an
Trustee
announcement?
Norwood?
Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. I just have an announcement. I didn't mention 12 days of Christmas, did I, Trustee Brown? Did you mention the 12 days of Christmas?
No, ma'am, go ahead.
Okay, perfect.
Thank
I just
you.
want to make sure. Okay, so in regards to Dalton Park, they're having their 12 days of Christmas that starts December the 1st. So if you all would like to know more information, feel free to go online at www.daltonparkdistrict.org for more information. They'll have events lined up from December the 1st to December the 6th. Thank you. That will be all for me, Mayor.
Thank you very much. Any additional announcements? Okay. Trustee Tam?
I forgot. So for the Village of Dalton, once we light the tree, we're going to have a box that says, "Letters to Santa." And we would like for Dalton residents to have your children to drop off a letter to Santa. We are going to try to grant 5 families their Christmas wish. So make sure that your children drop off your letters to Santa, and we want to grant 5 of those Christmas wishes to Dalton residents. Also, the library in the Park District is also doing the same thing. So we all 3 of us will have a box, Letters to Santa, and we're going to pick 5 families, and we want to grant them their Christmas wishes. Thank you, Mayor. I'm done.
Thank you very much. Does that conclude announcements at this time?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and we will move right along. Next on the agenda is the village clerk's report. So I'll defer to Clerk Key.
Okay. I would like to request approval from the Board of Trustees for the minutes on November the 3rd, 2025.
Is there a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Okay, I heard motion, Trustee Holmes, second, Trustee Norwood. Any discussion?
Brown.
Was it
That
Brown?
was Brown.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Trustee Stan Brown, motion, Trustee Norwood, second. Any discussion? Hearing none. Clerk Key, please call the roll.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Trustee Steve.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes.
Aye.
Motion passed. Thank you very much, Board. Also, tonight I enclosed in your board package the schedule for the 2026 Board of Trustees meetings, which are the first and third Monday of each month, except for months that are noted that will be on a Tuesday. If Monday is a holiday, then it will be the next day on Tuesday. In addition to that, I also have the holiday schedule for 2026 for your approval.
Is there a motion to approve the holiday and board meeting schedules as presented?
Motion.
Second.
Heard motion, Trustee Norwood, second. That was Trustee Holmes? All right. Okay. Motion, Trustee Norwood, second, Trustee Holmes. Any discussion? Hearing none. Clerk Keys, please call the roll.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Trustee Steve.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes.
Aye.
Motion passed. Thank you very much, and that concludes my report.
Thank you very much. Next, we have the village engineer's report.
Hello. Thank you. Good evening, Mayor, Madam Clerk, trustees, and department heads and residents of the Village of Dalton. Just a couple of updates I wanted to provide. I did email the clerk and the public works director and the administrator a copy of the report and handed out a hard copy to all of the trustees. We have concluded the 2025 street resurfacing project. There's just a couple of items that we will come back and do in the spring of 2026. That would be landscaping restoration and also thermoplastic pavement markings. And also speaking with Director Bunch, we will be putting back speed bumps on some of those streets that did have speed bumps on there. So we will be taking care of that in 2026. The other item that I have on my report is the segment of Cottage Grove from 159th Street, Route 6 to 154th Street. So the Village of South Holland wants to do a partnership and apply for funding for total resurfacing of this project for this selected area. The total project cost is $2.1 million for this project. The village's total share of this project would be $50,000. $50,050 would be the village's total share. So we will be submitting the application. The village will have to eventually pass a resolution. But other than that, we will be moving forward with securing the funding for this project. And that concludes my report this evening. I will entertain any questions.
Could you repeat the street?
That is Cottage Grove from Route 6 to 154th.
Thank you.
Any test. Any update on the grant for next year for the streets and the alleys?
Not an update as of yet, but we are still aggressively trying to secure funding for flooding, working with MWRD and the IEPA, also for roadway resurfacing, also for lighting. We just got word of a grant that's available. We'll be submitting funding for. It's $245,000, and that's to upgrade the billing system in the water department and also to do a village-wide leak detection. So whatever funding is available, we are aggressively trying to secure those fundings for the village.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Next on our agenda, we have the legal reports. I'll defer to Attorney McGrath.
Thank you, Mayor. No report. Do have some items for executive session. Thank you, Mayor. No report tonight for the public. However, I do have a few items for executive session. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. We'll go into our committee reports. We have the Human Relations and Ethics, as well as Planning and Zoning. Trustee Tammy Brown.
Thank you, Mayor. For the Human Relations and Ethics, we have I have submitted the employment engagement survey for review. I did sit down with the village administrator, and we're going to review it. He will submit it to the mayor as well to see if we can roll it out. I'm planning for January of 2026, if it's okay with the mayor.
Absolutely.
Okay. And then for planning and zoning, we don't have anything scheduled yet. The planning is a committee, zoning is a board. And if we don't have anything going on as far as new construction or rezoning, different items, then we don't have anything planned for a meeting just yet. So we'll be updated shortly.
Okay. Yep. And Trustee, I'll do a follow-up as well. I had a couple of ideas, so.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Mayor. Thank you.
Okay. Does that conclude your reports?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next up is Police and Fire, as well as Finance. Trustee Belcher.
Good evening again, everyone. From the desk of Chief Chapman, Police Chief Chapman, December 1st, 2025, during the month of November 2025, the police department responded to 1,713 calls for service. In addition to the calls, the following activity was recorded: 216 parking tickets, 123 state tickets, 5,162 red light tickets, 3 felony arrests, 53 misdemeanor arrests, and 2 warrants was issued. That is the report we have for November from the Dalton Police Department. For the Fire Department, November Fire Department from Chief Curtis, total calls for service for the month of November was 524. Fire alarm calls, 25. Motor vehicle accidents, 29. Structural fires, 9. Smoke investigations, 5. Hazardous or carbon monoxide, 18. Electrical and wire problems, 2. Tech rescue, 1. Oh, he's so detailed. Auto aid to the other communities, 24. EMS calls, 404. Citizen assist, 3. And gas leak, 4. Those are the reports I have for police and fire for the month of November 2025. Moving to finance, I do not have a finance report tonight. I would like to welcome Ms. Yamika Bryant, who is our new finance director. She's in the back of the room. Can you wave your hand? We are gradually getting a finance department, so we will be control of our own finances. So right now, I think we're definitely moving in the right direction to start making some significant changes of the direction of the Village of Dalton in finance. So welcome, 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 Ms. Bryant. Ms. Bowens is here also. Thank you so much for everything that you do. We got a finance team. I'm so happy. No, but I don't have a finance report for tonight. We did meet on November, was it 18th? 17th. November 17th, we had a finance meeting and we had a police and fire committee meeting. I would like to say that as a lot of people always say, y'all don't talk about the finances. We had a committee meeting where you were able to ask whatever questions. Our goal is to be as transparent as possible and hold us accountable, but make sure that people understand the direction of the village and where we're going and why we're doing the things that we're doing. So I release.
Well, thank you very much. I think Ms. Bryant asked me to say we are TR. Did you ask me to say that?
No, she did not. No, she didn't.
Okay.
That's in my script already, Mayor, but we are
Make
TR.
sure you know we got some Falcons in the house.
Good Lord.
Okay. Next up, we have the Housing and Youth Committee reports. Trustee Norwood.
Good evening again, everyone. I would just like to have a special thank you to Trustee Belcher regarding the Fire and the Police Committee and our mayor. You all are doing an amazing job with the police department. I remember we used to have to wonder in regards to our staffing, but now we are almost there. So amazing job, guys. Thank you. And in regards to the housing, we will have a housing committee meeting, a tentative date of Monday, December the 15th at 6:30 p.m. right here at this village. If you all have any questions, I know that a lot of residents had a lot of great ideas at our last housing committee meeting. So at this meeting, we will discuss the things that we've kind of finalized as a board. We want you all to know that we heard you. We did take your input into consideration. And at our next housing committee meeting, we will lay out our details for our Dalton United Housing Program. So that is super exciting. Please follow our communications, our YouTube or our Facebook page for more information. That's it regarding housing. And for my youth committee, I am currently still working on our 12 Days of Christmas with Thornridge High School. So like I stated, Mayor, there was already in my script, we are TR. And we'll have several days throughout the 12-day period where we'll have raffles inside of Thornridge High School. So if there's anyone that would like to donate, please feel free to contact me at 708-968-4297 or feel free to email me at bnorwood@vodalton.org. My phone, guys, please be patient with me. Tomorrow, it will be back on track. If you all have called me, please forgive me. I'm having issues with my phone, but they are being rectified. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you very much, Trustee Norwood. Trustee Belcher, do we pay the bill?
Excuse me?
Phone bill? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, bill paid.
Thank you.
All right, next, Public Works report. Trustee Steve.
Thank you, Mayor. Greetings, everyone. I know I wanted to give an update. If people see that we finished, I think, 12 streets this year as far as repaving. So we finished that street. We actually had a few more added on, which actually worked out to our benefit. So that's finishing up now, if not all the way finished. I have a long report, and I'm not going to read this whole thing. I'll be here for at least 5-10 minutes. But we had a big snowstorm, we all know. I think Public Works really did a great job. I know that the night of the snowstorm, I went out at 12 o'clock midnight, and I rode around. Now, the main streets were clean, but the side streets weren't. But they have a method to how they do it. So they want me to read this public service announcement. And thanks to the Public Works Committee, the people who put these reports together. So I don't want to never, dismiss their work they do. So I'm going to read it right now. Hello, great residents of Dalton. As we enter into the snowy season, Public Works would like to share some information with you. In the event of smaller snow events, the crews will be out when the snow event is done. The crew will be out handling the village main streets first and then work our way to the side streets. In the event of a larger snow event, example what snow we just experienced, the crews will be out handling all the roads. We do 2 passes down the middle of each street through the snow event. When the snow event is complete, the crews will go out and complete the main streets. First plow, then salt the streets. We will then move into the neighborhoods. The next day after the snow event, the crews will be out touching up and clean up areas where cars were parked and cleaning corners up. Information: where red, white, and blue signs are, there is no parking after 2 inches of snow. The rule is in effect until the crews are completed the snow plow and salt distribution. Where there are no signs, please use your driveways and garage. When the crews are pushing snow, the snows go down to the right and may snow in front of your driveway. This happens every year. People complain about they covered up my whole driveway. I couldn't get in. But that's kind of common until they come back and pass. But that's common. Please be advised that the season for tree trimming and yard waste baggage pickup is ended November 30th. It's ended. So that's the end of my Public Works report. I think Public Works I have to give them kudos this time. They really did a good job from my vantage point of the streets. And it was a nice Saturday. It was pretty consistent that Saturday, from the morning all the way to the night. So giving them a round of applause. That's overtime well spent. So that's the end of my report, Mayor.
Okay. I want an ordinance that does not say overtime well spent is allowed in the boardroom. Nonetheless, we'll work on that, Mike. Okay. Next, we're going to go into our corporate bills. Trustee Belcher for corporate bills.
Okay. Electronic warrant list. Corporate register, $10,849.84. Water fund registered, $329,397.06. Total corporate payments, $340,246.90. I'm asking for your approval.
Is there a motion to approve the bills as read?
Motion.
Heard motion, Trustee Norwood. Second, Trustee Tammy Brown. Any discussion? Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Trustee Tammy Brown. Aye. Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Trustee Steve.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Trustee Belcher.
AP warrant list dated December 1st, 2025. Corporate payment registry, $935,758.49. Gross payroll, November 14th, 2025, $426,318.96. Gross payroll, 11/28/2025, $432,223.24. Total corporate payments, $1,794,369. The reason that it looks different from the amount that we have on our registry that we received was that we were still having Melanie's Fitness Center on there as a registry. Melanie's Fitness Center has been removed because we no longer pay the $1244.32, which was for the Derek Blocker for our IT over there, because they were part of the IT. So we no longer have a bill for Melanie's Fitness Center. So the amount is minus the 1244.32. So I'm asking for approval for the total corporate payments of $1,794,300.69.
Is there a motion to approve the bills as read?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Heard motion, trustee Norwood, second, trustee Tammy Brown. Any discussion?
Yes, Mayor.
Okay, trustee Norwood?
Thank you, Trustee Belcher, for being transparent, because when you said there was a difference, I got nervous. So I am so happy that you explained that. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Don't worry, I was about to start pulling some stuff off. No.
Okay, any further discussion at this time?
No.
Okay, hearing none, Clerk Key, please call the roll.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Trustee Steve.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Thank you very much. Next, we have no old business. We've completed item A under new business. Then we'll go into item B, a motion to approve an ordinance 25-014 designating the childhood home of Pope Leo XIV as a historic landmark and site of special historical significance. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion.
Second.
Okay, I heard the motion. Trustee Holmes, second by Trustee Norwood. I will give a brief overview. This is the official designation of the childhood home of Pope Leo as a historic landmark. This allows us to qualify not only for special state funding that for any place that's designated a historical site, the village is now capable, assuming that this passes, to receive funding under that means as well as other portions or donations for money. So this is a very big moment for the residents. I do want to pause and highlight our historical commission for the work that they've done towards getting this process rolling. I don't know if Clerk Key is humble if she has any words that you would like to talk about with your commission and the work that they've been doing.
Thank you, Mayor. I, along with my other commissioners, one is sitting here, Garrett Gazzi. We are a 7-member commission, and we're very excited about this because this is something very new to the village. You know, we have a historical home. We want to make sure that it's done correct and in order, and we just want to make sure that everybody is excited and that you are proud to live in Dalton, the home of Pope Leo XIV. And that concludes my report.
Well, thank you very much for that. I do want to give further kudos to the commission for coming together. It's a volunteer commission, so that means they didn't have to be here, and yet they've taken the time out of their precious days to review the beginning documentation that's come in, assess many other directions that could be placed over there to make sure that our community is very proud of what's to come. There is a target timeline, and I'll say target because hopefully it's faster, but no, a target timeline of spring 2027 that we have the project implemented and reaching and going towards its conclusion so that we can see the fruits of all of our hard work. But I do want to thank the commission and all the work that they've been doing up to this point. With that being said, any additional discussion at this time? Hearing none, I'll ask Clerk Key for a roll call.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Trustee Steve.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Okay, next is the motion to approve ordinance 25-015, the property tax levy in accordance with the truth and taxation law. Is there a motion to approve?
Second.
Heard the motion, Trustee Steve, second, Trustee Belcher. I will expand a little bit more on this one as well. Every year in December, we are mandated by the state that we pass a tax levy, whether we do an increase or remain neutral or in a happy year a decrease. This year, the board has insisted that we move forward with a net zero property tax increase. So property taxes will not be affected by this. There were adjustments that were made in other areas of the budget to compensate for inflation, but as a trade-off, the board insisted no property tax increase. So there will be nothing from that one line that says Village of Dalton. You will see no increase on the property taxes in the coming years as a result of this vote. I'll defer to see if there's any further discussion from board members. Hearing none, I'll ask Clerk Key to please call the roll.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Trustee Steve.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes.
Aye.
Motion passed.
I'm making a motion to table it to committee.
Okay, item D, we will pull from the agenda and table that to the Police and Fire Committee. So no action to be taken at this time. Item E is a motion to approve Resolution 25-020, property class 8 for the property located at 13850 Cottage Grove. Is there a motion to approve?
I make a motion to approve ordinance number 25-016. I'm sorry, 020. I apologize. Class A property tax located from 13850 Cottage Grove, and that is the old Ardolph Glass Company.
Okay, hearing the motion, is there a second?
Second.
Okay, I heard the motion. Trustee Tammy Brown, second. Trustee Stan Brown. I'm going to defer to Trustee Tammy Brown for a little bit more elaboration.
Okay. This is the Ardolph Glass Company that closed back in February of 2025. It actually had 316 employees, and due to market conditions, they were forced to close. This is a property that we didn't want to have vacant. It has been a part of Dalton for years. And like I said, it affected 316 employees that we lost there. So we have lost revenue for there. We have had potential buyers to come through. Actually, 12 other businesses visited that property. And I will say, as of today, we have landed a potential contract on that property for over $7 million. But we must understand that those property taxes are outrageous here in the Southland. So in order to draw businesses, we have to grant some of the businesses Class 8 in order for us to stay into business here in the village of Dalton. It's over $7 million for the price of that property. It'll have $500,000 in upgrades, and they are planning to hire an additional 20 new employees. This property, it has a potential contract with Glass King out of Phoenix, Arizona, and Ironhorn Enterprise out of Syracuse, New York. And we also tonight have an attorney, Mark Rogers, that's on the behalf of Ironhorn.
Good evening. My name is Mark Rogers on behalf of Ironhorn. So as you guys know, this is the old Ardolph Glass building, over 600,000 square feet, so it's a very, very large building. Ardolph has been there for a long time. They were a glass company. It's currently in need of some repair. It's kind of functionally obsolete for other companies that aren't glass companies. So fortunately, we have Glass King under contract to come in, take over, immediately hire 20 jobs, but they are hoping to get to 200 in years 3 to 5. So hoping to get up to that 300 number and replace those jobs. Here, my client is looking to close probably end of December, early January, and in order to get Glass King to sign a long-term lease, the Class 8 is necessary. So happy to answer any questions.
Okay, well, that's the board. Any questions you might have at this time?
Mayor,
Trustee Norwood?
I think he answered mine. I just want to know, I guess I'll contact Trustee Brown in regards to the youth and the employment part. I always just want to know who I can contact so we can make sure that the youth can be employed. But besides that, welcome.
No problem. Thank you.
Any additional questions at this time? Okay, hearing none, I do thank you for your time and coming in here.
Appreciate it.
I would like to commend Trustee Tammy Brown with the follow-up that's been done to assist and guide this process to reaching a near and hopeful Christmas present, we're going to call it, for getting our community restoring another business in this community. So thank you for your follow-up on that, Trustee. Hearing no further discussion, I'll ask Clerk Key for a roll call, please.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Trustee Steve.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Okay. Okay, next we have on the agenda, the official motion to hire our new finance director has been introduced to our wonderful community. So I'll entertain a motion at this time for the hiring.
I make a motion.
Okay.
Second.
Heard the motion, trustee Belcher, second, trustee Norwood. Any discussion? Hearing none. Clerk Key, please call the roll.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Trustee Steve.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Okay, item G, is this going in executive session, attorney? Is item G going in executive session?
Yes.
Okay, item G will go into executive session. Item H, I feel is going to be, I'm requesting that be pulled from the agenda, so there will be no action on item H. So with this, I will briefly go into the mayor's report. There's several comments that I want to say as we enter the holiday season. Similar to Trustee Steve and the residents of the village, I want to give a great thank you for the work that's been done this weekend to the Public Works team for being out there, I would say day and night, over this weekend away from their families. So we want to make sure we give a great acknowledgement for all the hard work that they did this weekend. Thank you very much. I also want to acknowledge, I want to make sure I got the right labeling on this, because we have two wonderful award recipients in our presence, and I bet nobody even knew it. So let me see who we get. I want to make sure I got the right group that's sending it to them. So the Greater Chicagoland Black Chamber of Commerce is awarding Trustee Kiana Belcher the 2025 Trustee of the Year this coming Sunday. And they recognize the Village of Dalton and the hard work that we are doing, so much so that they also have awarded Clerk Allison Key as the Clerk of the Year 2025. So I want to give a great acknowledgement for that work, the acknowledgement or the accolades, well deserved. Trustee Steve touched on the street resurfacing project, so we're glad for the work that was done on that and every block that we were able to hit. And I really just want to encourage that everybody have a safe and blessed holiday season. Look out for one another and continue to be each other's buffer. I do thank the residents of the Village of Dalton for both the patience in this first 7 months, as well as continuing to move forward with letting us know everything that's going on in the community, because we will continue to work through systemically all solutions that we can. To the employees, the hardworking employees for the Village of Dalton, we could not get anything done without your feedback and without your daily work and daily blood, sweat. I don't want to say that's too aggressive. So I'll just say labor. We say labor, but I do want to give a special acknowledgement to all that come together to make us one happy village and Dalton united. So with that being said, I will ask that we have a motion to go into executive session for employee matter as well as legal updates.
Motion.
Okay, the motion, Trustee Belcher, motion, Trustee Stan Brown, the second. Clerk Key, please call the roll.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Trustee Steve.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes.
Aye.
All right, we will adjourn at this time and we'll come back as soon as possible.
Make sure I get a copy.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't need to sign or seal anything.
No, not at all. You know I got your Madam Clerk.
Okay.
Well, congrats to both of y'all. Yeah, we're gonna. I'm doing fine. This is my time of year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Where you going? Where you going?
I'm going to Florida next week.
Oh, what part of? What part of Florida?
I'm going to Tampa.
Oh,
So my cousin's in Atlanta. I used to go to Atlanta at least 4 times out of the year for somebody's birthday.
Yeah.
So my cousin, he stopped having his party in Atlanta. So
Y'all could do it
last
then.
year he went to Vegas, which was great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So this year he's going to everybody's taking Tampa.
Oh, cool. That's
The big
nice.
house and stuff like that.
Oh, you're doing like an Airbnb?
Oh no, man, they're coming up sleeping in bunk beds.
Throwing you in the bunk bed.
I sleep on the couch now, but
You say you can't do no bunk bed.
that's all right.
Yeah, we did that in Puerto Rico last month. My family went there in October. It was nice. We had 2 levels, actually. It was upstairs and downstairs. And my son never slept downstairs because he said we put him downstairs with the seniors. So he slept on the couch upstairs because he said it was a big television up there and he wanted to be. Yeah, he was good. He did not complain. Yeah, that's all he wanted. And I kept feeling sorry for him, but he was like, Mom, I'm good. I'm good. Okay, I guess we got to go downstairs.
All right, well, everyone have,
He over here saying that you trying to set him up and you the one.
You're out there,
Okay. Hey, you owe me an answer.
Yeah, but he said that you told him that. I get it. I told him you better not see that.
Right, tell him again, Keon. Tell him again. He give me all type of pushback when I say it, Keon. He don't give you no pushback. He's
But seriously,
we're doing after work, that's what we're doing, right?
because you want to headshot, that's another thing. That's
I've been down there.
Headshots ain't nothing.
once I get the studio set up, we'll be able to do the headshots.
All right, great.
Hey, that bus coming.
Is okay.
You talking about the age? I can't do
Okay, put it on my pen.
What about food?
Okay,
I can't do the age.
put it right here.
I got a
Okay, we got so now I know they're ready to go
the
home.
whole week.
Put it right there.
When you coming back?
And then I'll call
I'll be
him,
back,
okay?
I'll be
All
back
right,
on
but yeah,
that
they're
Saturday.
returning. And like I said, you have
I'll be back Saturday.
We got you with trustees.
No, I mean, you want to do something during the week, it's fine.
What about the
Like 15.
15th? The 15th?
And then 15.
The flip is
It was county, government,
that's why they walked away. And the only good thing about it too is that you have the rail line.
Okay, yeah, that,
But the taxes were so high, because like I said, we're 7%, when they can go to Buffalo, if they work 7%, we got 7%.
And Arnold Glasses got factories all across the United States. And for whatever reason they
But they said the market is just got flushed out.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, baby.
And if you can, maybe give them.
I will. I'll give them a call and then I'll keep you in contact as well. Okay? All right, I got you. Oh, yeah. No, I know these are funny, right? That's why I had to go put my boots on.
structural kind of, and like on an individual basis. Take care, Gary. Nice to see you. Good seeing you. See you tomorrow. How's everything? Good. How are you doing? I am doing well, thank you. Nice to see you. I didn't know you were on the historical committee. Yeah. Good. You're definitely a historian, right? As far as this place is concerned. Well, hey, that's a compliment. That's because you don't look it. I remember you said that. That's what I said.
Did you know?
The Pope.
No, but let me tell you
Say
something.
you missed somebody.
You know Mary Kay Newton? Our clerk?
Oh, yeah.
Our clerk?
Yeah.
She's my lawyer.
Okay.
And where I live, she's 2 doors down from me. And she said, "Here, I want to show you something." So she said, "Okay." So she comes over and she's got this shirt on, the framing shirt. So we're going through it, and I'm like, I said, "Oh, Mary, here's your picture of it." And then, here's John Reno, the owner of Chuck's Gun Shop.
You know, somebody here on whatever, yeah.
And then you have a few more, and there's the Pope.
Wow.
They
So
all
she went to school with the
Went to
Pope.
school, grammar school, she graduated with the Pope.
I hope she knows that yearbook is probably worth something.
Oh, yeah, I don't think she wants to borrow it.
I know.
She showed me, I said,
So, okay, but you guys didn't go to school together. She
no, no.
just-
She come over.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and he went to St. Mary's,
Okay,
we're
yeah.
at the Catholic school.
Is that the one on,
Right here, 138th Street.
oh, 38, oh,
138th. The church right there. Big.
banner or something right there? Oh, I thought they had like a banner or something out there saying.
They probably did.
Yeah.
See, what they're trying to do is they're trying to refurbish.
Right, right.
But the Catholic, Archdiocese putting the money back in, because I already talked to Riker.
Oh, they're putting the money back.
And they're going to keep putting
Oh, to make it kind of like, right, right. Okay. Well, it's good that they're willing to pick up the tab on that.
Big hole in part of, I mean, there's major water being. I'm sure. Oh, my God, that's been big.
Oh.
See, we went to church, our church used to be St. Paul right across the street.
Oh, okay, from St. Mary?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right
yeah,
across from
right,
St. Mary's,
right.
St. Paul.
Oh, and that one's still structurally sound?
Well, yeah, but see, we had already moved out of there because
Oh.
we just had so many parishioners.
Sure.
Then we went to South Holland. And the same thing, we merged with another church over there. And then that went.
Oh.
So now we merged now with another church over Lansing, Lutheran.
Okay, so it's like your third merger
We're going
almost.
to keep merging because we
Yeah.
keep losing. Yeah.
I just gave Louise a book. Matter of fact, I got to get it, so she made copies of it, of the beginning of the
Oh, yeah.
Louis Fuller, the letter?
my neighbors, Clayton's.
Oh, okay.
They gave me the book.
Rich Clayton?
Yeah.
See, I actually, we were, say, the Clayton family, they were only taking out 1 year, a year and a half after we left.
Okay.
And then the rifle family, they were out.
The who?
The rifles.
Oh, I just said
Rifles,
right.
yeah, rifle, because they had, where the basketball courts are in the green. All those buildings behind there is rifle construction.
Wait, they were right here and they did all this for all? Wow. And then, of course, they got plants all around. Yeah, yeah, sure. What they did. Exactly. Because the same thing was a stericycle that, well, they were emitting those toxic fumes. Is that what it was? It wasn't in the ground, right? So they, that's what it was. So that's crazy.
Okay, we will reconvene the meeting. Time 9:04 p.m. I'll ask Clerk Keith to do a motion to approve coming back into regular session.
Motion.
Second. Was that Holmes and Norwood?
Yep. Motion Holmes, second Trustee Norwood. Clerk Keith, please call roll.
Trustee Tammy Brown?
Present.
Trustee Stan Brown?
Present.
Trustee Belcher?
Present.
Trustee Steve?
Present.
Trustee Norwood?
Present.
Trustee Holmes?
Present.
Okay.
Okay, and we'll go right back to item G on the agenda is a motion to approve the settlement and release between Cynthia Lane as independent administrator of the estate of Jalen Ross, deceased, versus the Village of Dalton. Is there a motion to approve the terms set forth in executive session?
I move.
Second.
Okay, motion was Trustee Belcher, second Trustee Holmes. Any discussion? Okay, Clerk Key, please call the roll.
Trustee Tammy Brown?
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown?
Aye.
Trustee Belcher?
Aye.
Trustee Steve?
Aye.
Trustee Norwood?
Aye.
Trustee Holmes? Motion passed.
Okay, is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second.
Heck, okay, which one of you all
Third
second?
motion, Trustee Belcher, second was Trustee Norwood.
Okay.
Okay, Clerk Key, please roll call.
Trustee Tammy Brown?
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown?
Aye.
Trustee Belcher?
Aye.
Trustee Steve?
Aye.
Trustee Norwood?
Aye.
Trustee Holmes?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned at 9:05 p.m.
Good night.
This meeting.
Oh.
I'm telling you.